Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing the ETA, or the Electronic Travel Authorization. I've done videos in the past on this already. Thailand is talking about rolling this out. It's supposed to happen at the turn of the year. I'm kind of hoping they don't. I'm kind of hoping maybe this might reverse. It's not a foregone conclusion. I'm not overly confident that that hope is well placed. I think we're probably looking at an inevitable situation here, but it's not necessarily a foregone conclusion. Hopefully, maybe with feedback or something, they may at least change it a little bit. But I could see this being very detrimental to Thailand's tourism sector. I really do. I don't think the people that are looking at this are really factoring in all of the variables in terms of the negative variables that could occur as a result of implementing this. Because basically, this is very similar to what's called the Electronic System for Travel Authorization in the United States, ETA. Basically, it was implemented under George W. Bush, which tells you a lot. And it basically was called at the time the backdoor visa, because the countries that had visa waiver with the United States, a lot of Europe, certain places here in Asia, Australia and things, it became a system where you effectively had to get a visa again. And that's what I'm saying is happening here with regard to this thing here in Thailand. I thought of making this video after reading a recent article from Pattaya Mail. That's pattayamail.com. Article is titled, Thai Government Tweaks Guidelines on Latest Visas. Quoting directly, also awaiting clarification is the ETA, or Electronic Travel Authorization, which next year will require all visa-exempt travelers to seek permission in advance of their journey. What is that if it's not a visa? Quoting further, once this database is integrated with that overseeing the issuing of visas, a stated government aim, there will be no significant difference. Everyone will be checked on the same database for past criminal convictions and/or deportation from Thailand, as well as for Interpol warrants. Well, I thought the APPS and PBIC system already does this anyway. We've done the videos in the past on that. Meanwhile, what Thailand looks to be creating is basically a gate around the country, a fence around the country that's basically going to be a digital bureaucracy that you're going to have to go through just to get here. Does anybody truly believe that's not going to have a detrimental impact on the tourism sector here in Thailand? It's got to have. I mean, it's going to have to almost, presumably would put off at least one person from coming here who just says, yeah, I don't want to do that. As it sits now, people that have visa-exempt privileges with Thailand, basically certain passport holders, they just need to get on a plane and come to Thailand. And I will give the government credit where credit's due by allowing more and longer visa exemption in terms of more countries allowed to come into Thailand visa exempt and to stay longer, now 60 days as opposed to 30 days. I think that was a good initiative. That's probably going to push up tourism numbers. But what's going to happen when they implement this? Because I think there's a very distinct possibility this could have a significantly negative impact on Thailand's tourism sector. I do understand the need for immigration. I do understand the need for vetting people coming into the kingdom. But first of all, isn't that what the immigration apparatus is for? That's why we have immigration officers at the checkpoints. That's why we have the app system. That's why we have the PBIC system. That's why we put in biometrics. Why do we need to put in this extra fence around Thailand that creates an extra obstacle for people to get in? And meanwhile, it effectively requires everybody to have a visa again. It's not called a visa. It's, oh, you need to use the Electronic Travel Authorization. Well, what is a visa if not travel authorization?